Da, 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 da. I think I'm live from South Mississippi. From South Mississippi. Hey there, Gwen. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Good morning. Good to see you. Appreciate you coming in. Those of you that are in the background. Oh, I got to get rid of this. Hold on. There we go. There we go. I cut the background off. I put YouTube on the other side on another tab in case I needed to do something uh, that you can't do on StreamYard. So I just went ahead and put it. Uh, I put it on, but I forgot I didn't turn it off. So there you go. Good morning, Sherry. It's good to see you. It's Chuck. It really is. Believe that or not. Deborah Rasugiolo. Good morning. Good to see you. Y'all, today is a fantastic day. Today, 4 years ago, my little tiny man, West Man, some of y'all know West Man, he turned, he was born, he turned 4 years old today. And my daughter, and y'all, you got to understand, he's pretty far behind in his development. In fact, Charity's been having to take him up to Jackson once a week for occupational or physical therapy, and maybe I don't know the terminology, but basically, I got stuff all in my hair. I'm sorry. I say I do. It may just be the glare of the light. I've been outside this morning. But anyway, she goes up there with him because he don't eat, he don't chew his food. So you got to be very careful. We have one of them little choker things, that if they get choking, you got to stick it in there and suck it out and all that. I'm not real sure. I mean, it's all new to me. I never knew they even had stuff like that. Charity's actually had to use it on him because he don't chew. He don't chew his food. And he just gums it. Well, he don't really gum it, but he just kind of, you put it in his mouth and it's going kind of like a dog. You ever seen a dog? You give them a hamburger. They don't really chew a lot of times. They just like, go, and it's gone. It's gone. That's for him. He just chew. And he loves to eat. Now, he eats a lot. But apparently, when it's not breaking down something and it's not something to do with the insides, he's not growing like he needs to grow. He's underweight. And it's kind of a fine balance because you've got to regulate what he eats because he'll just keep eating. He just keeps eating. He'll get sick if you just let him continue eating. He don't know when to stop. So it's kind of, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of off and on with him. But anyway, today he turned 4 years old. Charity put a video up on Facebook earlier of him. He can get down and get on all fours and stand straight up, which is a major accomplishment. I mean, I know for most children, it's they're well past that. I've got a 2-year-old grandbaby. Hey, Jamie, good to see you. Hey, I understand, but I've got a 2-year-old grandbaby. He's been running since I don't know when. He's big. He's normal. Actually, he's a little bit above in height and weight and all that as far as their things go. You know what I'm talking about. And so when you see West Man, he's 4 years old. He just looks like a little baby. That's all. I mean, he looks like a baby. Now, he has learned to get up in Pop's chair. Thank you, Deborah. I appreciate that very, very much. I really do. I want you to know that. Hey, good morning or good evening, Annette. Good to see you. Appreciate you coming in over there in Perth. I do appreciate that. But y'all, he's learning some things. Like I said, he's learned how to stand up, but he's also learned how to get in my chair. I don't know what it is about my chair, but all my grandbabies love my chair. They don't care nothing about Lily's. They don't care nothing about the couches. They don't care about anything. They got their own little chairs. No, they don't care about them. They just all they want to do is get in Pop's chair. Hey, Jesse, good morning. Good to see you. Hey there, Destiny. I appreciate you coming in. Finally caught alive. Well, that's fantastic. Never received a notification. I wonder why. I actually done it yesterday, and I put it on. I don't know. It's YouTube. It's YouTube stuff. But anyway, he has figured out how to climb up into my chair, and he thinks he's something, y'all. He thinks he's something. Now the problem with that is, which my older grandbabies they know, they learn, and even Nate, which is only, well, he'll be 3 next month, but they got on the armrest of the chair, they open up and they got like a little cabinet in there. And I keep stuff in those. I keep medicine. I keep just odd and end things that, and when they find a little cubby hole like that, it's like, ah. So I got to be very, very careful with that when they're over. In fact, I don't keep nothing in there that they can get into anymore. Good morning, Deb. Good to see you. Miss Coffee Walks and whatever. Appreciate you coming in. Y'all, I received something in the mail yesterday evening. And it just made my day. It made my day. I want you to know that. I can run faster. I can jump higher. It's just amazing. And the reason for all that is somebody sent me some tennis shoes. Thanks. And they fit. They're comfortable. Bill and Gracie from Last Days Homesteading, I had mentioned something. I had been walking for the last couple of months, 2-3 months, actually probably longer than that. I've been walking. And then the last month or so, I've been trying to run a little bit, maybe about a month. Time gets by. It maybe not quite a month, maybe, but I've been trying to run again because I hadn't run in years. And I've told y'all this before, but I'm trying to work my way up to where I could do that kind of stuff. And I basically I have boots and I have dress shoes. I wear my dress shoes on Sundays. That's pretty much it, unless there's some kind of special occasion. Maybe I'm in a revival or something during the week or whatever. But 99% of the time, I'm wearing boots. I've always done that. I've always been. Ever since I was a teenager, I've worn them. I don't know anything else. And you just don't realize things that boots are very heavy. So when I put these things on, it's like my legs just want to kind of woo, it's kind of like having ankle weights on your ankles for all day and then taking them off. Your legs feel like they want to float. But man, I appreciated that. And they fit, they look good. Man, I'm styling over here. I feel too good for the neighborhood, to be honest with you. I feel a little bit uppity now that I've got them. But it's awesome, y'all. The only problem is I got to break them in good. I gotta break them in. He is something now. He wants to be like Pop. He loves me. I don't know why. All my grandbabies, they love Pop. And I'm mean to them. I don't know why. I don't give in to all their wants, and like Lily does, like Belinda does. She gives. Now I do sometimes. I get a little soft on them sometimes, but I don't know. They just love old Pop. Yeah, but they do. Kids will find anything. Yeah, she kicked me out the car. Actually, Belinda has started walking as well, and she's been doing good. I'm just tickled to death. My son, he started running. He don't get up early. He's not an early person. He likes but in the evenings he'll run, and it's been cool. It's been cool in the mornings here. The last couple of mornings, it's been so nice. Like 68, 69 degrees in the morning. Now it's supposed to heat up again, and that's just that's fine. That's just part of it. Makes you appreciate the cool weather. But I mean, you get out there in this cool weather, and it's good stuff. Hey there, our new land, Devin and Ryan. Good to see you here this morning. Good morning, Chuck. Hello, everyone. Y'all, their channel is taking off pretty good. They got such good content over there, and they know how to put it together. They're kind of like Jesse. They know how to put a video together and make it where you want to watch it. And Andrea, she's an entertaining individual. Hey there, Bert. Good to see you. And everyone in the chat, appreciate you coming in. I really, really do. There's our friends from up north, Tony and Joni, Creekside Maples. Howdy, howdy, everyone. Good to see you. Appreciate you coming in. I hope I'm not missing anyone. You have a pair of sneakers and a pair of slides. Must be the only female with 2 pairs of shoes to her name. I believe that. I'm not going to get off on how many pairs Belinda has, but she's got to have it for every occasion, and not just occasion a day. It's like several occasions during the day. It's like morning shoes, then go to work shoes, or walking shoes, then go to work shoes, then come back home and get into outside shoes, and then it's all kind of stuff. But she's one of the best things that's ever happened to me. Outside of my salvation, she is the best thing that's ever happened to me. And she can have as many as she wants, as far as I care. Many as she wants. Howdy, howdy there, Linda. Good to see you. Appreciate you coming in. Sure do. 2 pairs. I do too. I probably got more than that. But I wear one. I got 2 pairs that I wear. I wear one in my work boots. And then I wear a pair that's, more dressy. I wear them like on Wednesday nights or when me and Belinda go out somewhere. There you go. I'm waking up and down a ladder all day. Oh man, that'll get to you. That will get to you up and down that ladder. Of course, Tony's built like Popeye. I think he can handle it. I think old Tony can handle whatever comes his way. I wouldn't want to get into a wrestling match with him. I'll tell you that. Howdy there, Jen. I can't believe you made it either, but man, I'm so proud that you did. One for church, and a pair of rubber boots when it's muddy. That's right. And then you got your hunting boots, and then you got your just muck boots and all that kind of good stuff. Hey there, Brenda. Good to see you. Appreciate you coming in. I really do. I was looking at this guy. You're stronger than Knox. He is, ain't he? He's like one of them guys that bend them metal bars, and you think, oh, that's just some kind of rubber or something, and then you go to doing it, it's like, no, it really is metal. It really is metal. Let's see. Hello there, Homestead Love. Well, that's Danielle, isn't it? Danielle. Sometimes I get my names all mixed up. But that's just because I'm old and forgetful. I'm old and forgetful. Yeah, I got something, a revelation. It's not really a revelation, but it's I'm trying to get down through here. Meant to say walking. You're waking up and down a lot. Yeah, well, I think we figured that unless you were sleepwalking, sleep. You woke up climbing a ladder. That'd be pretty bad. Slippers for the house and boots for outside. There you go. There you go. Everyone has a cross to bear. You just happen to be her cross. That's right. But that's all right. You bear the cross to win the crown. She's going to have a big one, folks. Going to have a big one. Yeah, I've seen you and yours. I'm always heard some kind of animal, so boots are a need if I want my toes. All right, Jamie, thank you so much. I appreciate you stopping. I know you got to get to work, but I do appreciate you stopping in. I really do. I'm nervous about snakes. I don't like snakes. I don't like copperheads. We got a lot of copperheads around here. We got rattlesnakes too, but I've never had any of those in the yard. I've had them out on the road, but never in the yard. But copperheads, they come up and they live and they hide. So I mean, you can't see them. I mean, you can be looking right at them and not see them because they're just. But my dogs are pretty good about scoping them out and letting us know when they're around. We got a lot of them old chicken snakes hang around, and we just chunk them back into the woods, chuck them over toward the neighbors. Cowgirl boots. Wait a minute. Back up. I need to get some welly boots. What is a welly boot? Welly boot. I need me a welly boot just so I can tell people I got welly boots. I got to go put my welly boots on. That's hilarious. Hilarious. Australians and English people, they have these words that just tickle me dead, like blue self-reliance. She says, Arfanoony, and something else she said. And then Anita from Flyer Folks, she said, and the weather turned pear shape. It's hilarious. Quick, there we go. You have to be strong to keep up with your Wonder Woman. There you go. It's a wonder why she's around, huh? She's probably wondering all the time. What am I doing here? Danielle, I got it right. Look at there. Even a blind hog gets a nut every now and then. They do that. Hey, look. I'm just telling you that, and y'all probably know better than most anybody. My wife is, she will, let me clear this off. Andale's over there on my Instagram, posting stuff, and it's notifying me here. I don't know how to not do that, and somebody else is doing it too. I don't know why everybody's just doing it at the same time, but it's aggravating sometimes. Yeah, them ladies put up with all kind of stuff. They don't bother you. Do y'all have any like poisonous snakes up there, Tony? Because some people up north, I hear, they don't even worry about snakes because there's no poisonous snakes up there. But I'm sure there's got to be something, huh? Something that's got to get you. You can't just walk around willy-nilly. Willy-nilly, I said it. You can't just walk around willy-nilly not expecting to get bit or attacked or something. I know y'all got bears and things like that, moose. Those things can kill you. Is a cheeky Willy Wagtail. Oh, hey, you go have fun, Brenda. You go have fun with JB. That's awesome. That's awesome. And y'all do hit that like if you don't mind. That thumbs up. What is a cheeky Willy Wagtail? I don't know, but I think you need Willy boots for them or whatever. We got 2 baby beagles and now adopted 2 pups that so it's 4 puppies under 4 months old. Oh my goodness, they're chewing everything up, aren't they? They are chewing everything up. Can't tag, doing well. Just got some clearance rescue plants yesterday. Been a crazy busy and fast. They already getting plants on clearance. I need to get out the house more. You had a 4-foot rattlesnake on her boat when you had a friend shoot it. I wasn't home at the time, but my wife was. Yeah, I've had to go to my neighbor's house before and take care of some when her husband wasn't home. I don't like snakes, but I mean, I can't tell any, it's embarrassing when I go screaming like a little schoolgirl away from them. It tarnishes my image a little bit. I'm just saying, I guess y'all don't have no poison snakes. Well, hey, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Fantastic. That's a good thing. Hey, Raquel, good to see you. Appreciate you coming in. States had a copperhead problem. They somehow have gotten out of control. Lots of garden snakes and mosquito. Yeah, I imagine. Now we're in South Mississippi. We have some mosquitoes. I grew up in South Louisiana. But I've heard the mosquitoes up in Canada will actually lift you up and carry you away. Is this true? Uh, is this true? Because that's just what I hear. And gnats and black flies or something like that. I don't know if all that's true or not, but see, I wouldn't like that. I don't like mosquitoes. I don't like gnats. It was wellies, not willies. Yeah, that's right, wellies. So they can walk around willy-nilly. Oh, y'all got water moccasins up there? I see, I didn't think they had them. They have stink bug, horseflies that will carry you off, and mosquitoes from Haiti. Yeah, up there in Canada, that's what I've heard. That's what I've heard. Hey there, Peter. Good to see you. Appreciate you coming in. There's a friend, Pastor Lon, homesteading pastor. Y'all don't have him as your as a contact. Y'all need to get a hold of him. I like old Lon. He's a good man. Good. He's a preacher, and he does garden work, but he also does a lot of devotions and tells you how it is, and just seems like a good family, a good folks up there. And I think that's South Carolina, right, Lon? I believe it is. And I get my states all mixed up. Y'all, it's almost August. It's all. Oh, another thing. I told you about my little tiny man's birthday being today. It's also Casey's, Boots and Bounty Casey. It's her birthday too. So y'all make sure you welcome her or wish her a happy birthday. But it's also my parents' anniversary. And I don't remember how long they've been married, 64, 65 years. I want to say 64, maybe 65 years, something like that. Anyway, so they've been married that long. It's their anniversary. Y'all tell them hello. Y'all just search out on Google and find Fred and Cindy Lee, Bassville, Mississippi, and just randomly go over there and tell them happy birthday. And they won't know. They won't have a clue. They'll just be like, hey, I got a, do you? And then mama will start yelling at dad because neither one of them can hear. Not a single one of them can hear a thing. And so they yell at one another. And they and I can just see mama, do you know these folks called Our New Land? They're wishing us happy anniversary over here, and I don't know them. Do you know them? And my dad would be over there. What? You want coffee? You want some coffee? And she said, no, I don't know. I was asking about. They're hilarious, y'all. Hilarious. And look, hey, John, good to see you. Appreciate you coming in. And there's another one, Boathouse Vlog. Now that sounds, watching from the Philippines. All right. Got some Filipinos in the house. Did I say that right? Filipinos in the house. I appreciate y'all coming in. Boathouse Vlog. Looked like a shrimp boat or something out there. Go to a restaurant with them. First time mama has been out in probably 6-7 months. That she, it may be even longer than that. My brother from Tennessee came down. She couldn't help herself. She wanted to take him out to eat at a little place in a little town right up the road. And so I went over there and I met him. And everybody in the restaurant knew what we was. Everybody in the restaurant knew what we was talking about. Everybody. It was, and I don't get embarrassed with it anymore. I mean, I used to get embarrassed because it's like, Mama, she said so. It was something, I can't remember what. Oh, they had got a steak that they were going to split between her and dad. Always just split their food and all that because they can't ever eat a whole lot, and so they don't want to, spend more money than they have to. And she was talking about, yeah, they got good steaks here. They're not as good as this. And she named some other place. I can't, Cane's or something over there out of Columbia. There's a place over there that's called Cane's Seafood Steaks. And she was like, they got really good steaks here, but they're not as good as the ones over there in Canes. And everybody, and I was like, boy, I hope they don't spit in our food, because the cooks had to have heard it. I mean, the people out on the road had to have heard it. And I was like, man, goodness gracious. I hope I had some little crab claws or something. And I was like, oh, I'm kind of scared to eat it now because ain't no telling what the cooks are. They don't know. Of course, they might know mom and dad. Everybody in that little town knows them. They put saddles on all airplanes. Yeah, I don't like horseflies. Horseflies, they like to play around. Yeah, that's right. Hey there, Rebecca. I just seen you pop up there. Appreciate you coming in, Rebecca. Touched by Yarn. It's always good to see you. That's right. Screaming like a schoolgirl in new shoes. Boy, how far behind am I? Hey there, Michael. Good to see you, my friend. Always good to see Michael. He's over there growing them sangria watermelons. Sangria watermelons. It's a state bird. Disappear every winter. Well, I don't know. I don't like snakes. I don't like mosquitoes. There's a whole lot of things. I'm getting old and grumpy and grouchy and I don't like anything. I don't like kids running through the yard, even though they don't, but I wish I had some that would run through the yard so I could yell at them. You watch them flying around and no mosquito problem here. Dragonflies. Do dragonflies eat mosquitoes? Huh. That's pretty cool. I like to watch dragonflies now. We used to catch them when we was kids and let them sit on our finger, Mosquitoes and snakes won't bother us anymore. That's right. That's right. No stink bugs here. We get stink bugs here. We sure do. Mississippi State. I don't know. Tony, your wit is way above my thought process. Sometimes I got to think about things. Then when I remember them, it's too late. Or when I finally get it, it's too late because I laughed or something. I'm in the middle of a funeral or something like that, and I go to laughing because I just thought of it, what it meant. And who? Come on. Finish it up for me. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. South Carolina, high humidity capital. Boy, I am way behind. Hey there, Tim and Trinity. Them folks, they still getting tomatoes, and they don't have that big of a place, y'all. I mean, it's not like they got acres and acres and acres of tomatoes, but they have figured out how to grow them. They sure have. Pardon me while I take a sip of tea. Use dragonflies as Cessna aircraft. Thank you very much, Linda. Thank you very much. Make sure you check out Lazy as Head for all your jam and vanilla needs. That's right. That's right. Where am I at? I'm going down. I'm going to the left. Can Lisa use vanilla as some kind of jelly? I don't know if I'd like a vanilla jelly. Maybe some vanilla ice, baby. I'm sorry. Y'all don't leave. All right, y'all. Hey, look, almost done with the work. 32 degrees Celsius today. I don't know what that adds up to in Fahrenheit, but I'm sure it's pretty hot. They get hot up there too. Copperheads, timber rattlers, coral snakes, and a whole slew of non-venomous that will make you hurt yourself. Yeah. Hey, yeah, they don't have to be venomous to hurt yourself. On the treadmill. So it's a little hard to comment. We understand. Everybody. Hey there, Blaine. Good to see you. Rayleigh Creative Travel. Better known by Chuck as Deacon. I don't know why. Hey there, Joy. Good to see you, Joy and Donnie. Appreciate y'all coming in. Let's see what we got going on. Let me get on down. Y'all, I think I got on down. Get on down. Yeah, you can use vanilla in jelly and jams. Jelly and jams. I got something, and I can't stay long today, so I'm going to throw it out as a teaser. I actually went ahead and scheduled a live for tomorrow because I knew I wasn't going to have long today. Anything is possible. Good morning. Good to see you. And Pastor Lon, you can help me with this. You're probably better at it than I am because I'm horrible at explaining things. But we was listening to a song the other day. This dude singing this song, and I told Glenn, I said, that dude was meant to sing. He was meant to sing. He's just good at it. There's a lot of people that are good at it. There's a lot of people that work at it, a lot of people that train, but there's some people that's just got the gift. You know what I'm saying? They just got a gift to sing. There's other people that has a gift of art. They can paint or draw things and just make it look real. Again, there's a difference between being trained to do it and then just having a gift to do it. Now, just because you got a gift don't mean you don't have to train, don't mean you have to you can just not do anything and just be able to accomplish something. That means nothing. But you just have a knack for it. You've heard of gardeners say something like, well, I've got a green thumb. People like me say I've got a brown thumb or whatever. But if you're good at gardening, if somebody's good at gardening, they say, I've got a green thumb. It means that they just got a knack for growing stuff. They can just put things in the ground. They can stomp it in the ground. And hey, Grace and Fire, good to see you, Glenda. Appreciate you coming in. There was a guy, I used to pastor a church up in around Jackson, Mississippi, and they got a reservoir up there. They got Ross Barnett Reservoir. And certain times of the year, when they're letting the water out the dam, certain times of year they have like striper. They catch a lot of striper. They catch sometimes they catch a lot of catfish. Sometimes they catch a lot of crappie or sac-a-lait or white perch. Whatever y'all call them. And it'll just be lined up with people. I mean, shoulder to shoulder, and they just fishing. And in between services one Sunday, I went up there. I used to go up there quite a bit just to watch them fish in between services and give me a little time by myself. And I would watch them. And, you know, some of them done pretty good. There was this man that he was just teasing everybody. He would go to some place and he was very friendly. He was very friendly about it. And I think he would give the fish to the people that he would walk up on. But everywhere he went, he could just drop his bait in the water for just a second and catch a fish. Everywhere. It just beat anything. He was the fish whisperer. It beat anything. Hey, sup, Rio? Good to see you. Innate ability. That's it, Danielle, an innate ability. But he went around, and I started following him because I didn't have no pole, and I was talking to him, and he was going, and he was saying, no, you're not holding your mouth right. You're not doing it just right. And there'd be some people, because they wasn't catching them one after the other everywhere. Hey there, Paul. Good to see you, PSV. And he would go up to beside people that wasn't catching, and he'd catch a fish. And he'd laugh, and they was like, it was just amazing. He just knew what to do. He knew how to present the bait. It was an amazing thing to watch. It's been 25, 26 years, 30 years. No, let's see, probably 28 years. And that still sticks out in my mind. I said all that to say this. There's people that has these innate abilities. Thank you, Danielle. That they're born with, that they're given. They have a gift. Some people say, well, you got to work hard at this. You got to work hard. And that's true. I agree with that. I'm not disputing that at all. But as a Christian, as a child of God, I believe God gives us all something. And what happens is a lot of times, and you see this like on American Idol, people want to be something that they're not. Does that make sense? They're trying to achieve goals that just because they enjoy it, they like it. And stick with me, hang with me. They're trying to be singers, and they're not singers. They may be decent. Their mamas might like them. They might sing in church. They might do this or that or the other. And hey, Thunderstick, appreciate you coming in, my friend. Thank you, Jen. But they don't have that quality. They don't have that gift of singing. They just don't. They might could play at a fair or something. They might could play at the local, gathering or whatever, and people would like them. People would enjoy them, but they don't. Hey, buddy,
I'm just listening.
But that's not what they were meant to do. That's not what they were qualified to do. They work hard at it. They work hard about training. There's people that, like my wife, when she was 3 years old, she played. What was the song she played? She just picked it out. 3 years old. My fingernails are dry. I've been out in the dirt. She picked out the Old Rugged Cross on the piano. 3 years old. And she can really play. She don't ever just really get down on it or anything because she don't want people to think that she's showing out or anything like that. And I'm telling her, look, God give you a gift. Lay it out, girl. Lay it out. But she, that's just her mindset. That's right. But okay, I'm getting to a point, y'all. I really am. And these folks, they work hard. And there's people that, like me, I don't have a gift, a talent for instruments. I just don't. I can play an instrument. I can play a guitar, a mandolin, a bass guitar, a piano, and probably a few other things. If I put a little time in, I can do it. But I'm not gifted at it. Does that make sense? I have to work hard at it. And in fact, it aggravates me that I work so hard at it and I'm just subpar, and my kids can take it and in just a moment, go with it. It's really frustrating. But no matter how much I want something, and we always try and tell our kids, if you want something, you got to go for it. You got to go for it. That's fine. That's fine. I'm not advocating against that. What I am advocating is you do play spoon fork. What I am advocating is instead of trying to find something that you're not supposed to be doing, however you want to look at that, find what it is that you're supposed to be doing. And let me give you my reasoning for this. Let me give you my reasoning. If God has you a purpose for your life, okay, if God has, and I'm just going to use an example. We're talking about singing. If God has a purpose for you to be a singer in your life, to be a blessing to wherever you're at, okay, but you really, 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 really want to be something else. That's not to say that you can't do other things, but you really are putting so much effort and time into all this other stuff that you're not really putting a lot of time into singing. And you're like, I never accomplish anything. I never, and when you do accomplish it, you realize that you've gone as far as your ability can get you. Okay? Still with me? I hope so, because I kind of go off on rabbit trails. I sound like Conway Patricia, my Peterbilt. Yeah, don't we all? If God is working in and through us, okay, to accomplish his good will and purpose, stay with us. If we are doing that he wants us to do, there's no greater teacher than God. There's no greater instructor than God. And so he will teach you how to be the very best the very best at whatever gift or talent or whatever it is that he's given you to do. And there's countless numbers of things. I mean, we just used the singing and the art and the gardening and stuff as examples. There's all kinds of, there's people that are compassionate. There's people that are givers. There are people that are that have the ability to they're called peacemakers, and blessed are the peacemakers, for they should be called the children of God. There's people that have just a way of calming down situations and so forth and so on and so. Whatever it is that you do that God has put you in this life for, to be a good husband, be a good wife, whatever it might be. I'm sorry, these pop-ups are coming up. Hey there, Andale. Good to see you. Yeah, I'm about to quit. I'm looking at this. Let's volunteer for teenagers and then sing like Janis Joplin. Use a gift and others use their gift, put them all together. What a world we have. But it's not just using the gift. It's not just using the gift. We could work at it. And do our very best at working at it. But how about finding what God wants for us and what God wants in our life and cultivating that and using that as a, I don't know why I'm getting so many notifications, y'all. And using that, it's not to say that you can't. I mean, I like fishing. I'm not the best. I'll never be the great fisherman, but I like fishing. It's not to say you can't do other things and enjoy other things, because that's life. That's what, I mean, does that make sense? But there's something I believe that God has given us all to do that we can be really, really good at. And the reason we can be really, really good at it is because it's not so much something that we've done on our own, but it's God that's worked through us to accomplish it. We just got to submit to that. Now, I know everybody's not a Christian. I understand that. But, I mean, you can be. You can have hope after this life. You sure can. Let me see. I've seen something over here. Let's see. I think what's saying about folks sing, there's a difference. Someone that's been trained to sing and entertain versus someone that was born with a God-given talent. That's right. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. She did that now. She knocked old Bobby McGee out the park. That girl had some issues, though. She had all kind of issues. You felt like you was born to share photo video because I've had a camera in hand since I was kidding. It's also Pat pushing for. How's that for speed reading? I don't have a gift for speed reading, do I? But see, yeah, that's an example right there. Share photo video. I've had a camera in my hands. There you go. There you go. There you go. I'm going to leave that with y'all. Y'all, Andale comes on at 10 o'clock. I want you to think about it. Pastor Lon, somebody like you or even old Bill, my buddy old Bill homesteading, Last Days Homesteading, they have more an ability to express these things than I do. I don't have that good ability. Dragonflies do eat mosquito larvae. I did not know that. That is awesome. Thank you, Raquel, for bringing that up a while ago. Anything is possible. But look, I appreciate all of y'all coming in. I just want to leave. I was so excited. I was thinking about that this morning. I thought as much as effort we put into things that we're not supposed to be doing, but we want to do, just think about if we put that much effort into what we really need to be doing. Bam. Andale goes live at 10 a.m. Central. Fantastic. I think Dan Day's head comes on at 11. She has been. I'm not sure about Tammy and Lisa today. And then Creekside Maples, I guess they're going to have theirs tonight. Quite a few. Minister to others, comfort, encourage. That's right. There you go. There you go. Hey, look, y'all. I appreciate y'all coming in. It just thrills my heart. It just makes my day. It really, really does. And I hope y'all have just a fantastic day. I really do. I hope that you have a day that you look back on and say, that's a day I'll remember. Because you only got this. You're not going to get it back. It's not coming back. This is the only time that you'll get this day. God bless. We'll talk to y'all later.